So let's talk about the news. What has been going on? Now, the biggest story of them all, Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari. And yes, it has really come to a shock to us all. From what we know, it only is for one season, but it is still a shock. I mean, he's been with Mercedes since 2013, pretty much 10 years, and won 6 championships as well. So we wonder why did he choose it? Why did he choose to go to Ferrari? And it is pretty much the simple thing as he wants to try a new team. And where better else to go than Ferrari? Now, as you can imagine, Toto Wolff, the principal of the Mercedes team, it came to a bit of a shock to him when they was obviously having their pre-season coffee morning to talk about what's going on, what will go on. When he really broke the news, it really did shock him. But from what we can tell, it is only for one season. So we know who's going to win the next Grand Prix. Mercedes. He was actually talking to Charles from Ferrari, who's pictured here, and I think I really did try and spark the moment there. I believe he chose Ferrari because they've got a decent team, but Mercedes have always been his home. So we're hoping that after this season, he'll go back to Mercedes. Now, next in automotive news, the one main big thing is that Ford are bringing out a brand new 2024 Ford Mustang, which has got a V8 in it. And it's actually going to be one of the cheapest V8s ever to be brought over to the UK. Starting at £55,000, it's going to be one of the newest V8s on the market, especially with the Mustang. There is also the Dark Horse version, and that comes an extra 10 grand. But I must say, it really does look quite cool. I'm going to put your picture on the screen here now, but I just love it. However, they're really moving from the old style of the Mustang, which I don't really like. They're trying to invent new things, trying to keep the shape, and I really do appreciate that, but it just doesn't look as good as the originals. It does have the iconic Coyote V8 engine still. 55 grand, making it the cheapest as well. It just doesn't make sense. I believe it has 439 brake horsepower or something like that, around about there. So it's going to be quite powerful, and also available in convertible. But they don't know how much the convertible is going to cost yet. Now, next in the big bit of automotive news is for people who have had finance previously. Now, recently, Martin Lewis, our money saving expert, has been trying to find ways how to save people money. And he really found something out about car lenders. Now, typical finance companies offering to help spread that cost over many years to help buy a brand new car. But he has discovered one thing. If you had a car, I believe it's before the 21st of January 2021, my mistake if I get that wrong, then you are potentially owed back money. What he found is that dealerships had uncapped commission, so they could set the commission to whatever they want. Which is, when you think about it, it's really mad, because it means a dealership could have put on as much money as they possibly could and possibly wanted to. So if you did have the finance before that certain date, have a look, because you may be able to claim money back because you may have been missold that finance deal. Now, he is still working on a process and a way around this, how you can claim back that money, but it is so close to releasing it, and I'll be able to tell you how you can claim back the money that you potentially could be owed. Now, what's next? I really want to talk about Maserati, a very unique and very luxury style car. Now, recently they have announced that the new Quattroporte EV is now going to be delayed until 2028, which is quite a long time. However, they have got 2 very nice cars coming out. The new MC20 EV and a brand new SUV EV as well. The MC20 is 2025 and the SUV is 2027. So we've still got a long wait to wait for those types of vehicles, but they are coming. Obviously, as they're starting to transition into the EV world, this potentially could be delayed even more. But let's hope and wait, shall we? Also in the news, the Grand Tour new special is coming out soon. The 16th of Feb, I believe as well. A lot of people thought this was going to be the last one. Now, from what I can understand and our resources show, this isn't. This is going to be a penultimate one. There'll be another one after. From doing research, we found it's actually been set in Africa. Another African special. This is what we want. However, with the new Grand Tour episode coming out, this was released purely after the interview that Jeremy Clarkson had with the Times, saying that he's quitting the show. And the reason he's doing this is because he explained that he's done everything in cars now. He's been to the highest points, the most southern points. He's done absolutely everything. So they're just running out of ideas, which makes me believe if there is anything else you can do, is there anything that has not been done before? And the best part about this one is that it's called Stagea. What a name. No doubt being set in Africa, this is going to be an outing to remember. as they're able to reminisce on the times they've been out in Africa and set new challenges. But lately, there are a lot of cars being released, especially within the EV world. VW are bringing a new Golf, Mercedes are bringing a new CLA, there's been an Audi Q5 spotted. There's going to be so much in store, but yet in little time. As we approach closer to the 2030 ban on brand new petrol or diesel vehicles, it makes you wonder, how can we work around it? It makes you wonder how quickly companies are starting to get into the EV world. And that's everything for today in the news. I hope you really enjoyed the video there. Please don't forget to check out the other videos on my channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll have more news for you next week. See you later.